What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this breezy Tuesday. I'm doing real good myself. I come across this particular sad and tragic story right here. Okay. And before we get into the video, I would like to just say condolences to the bereaved family. Okay. And also to everyone else that this is more, of the reason why we should make sure that we stay in the good graces of the Most High, at all times in our life. Other words, repent, because we never know the day and the hour. You understand that we could be called home, from this dispensation in time and into our eternal resting place, wherever it may be. Okay. Because, like in this story right here, it says, man guns goes off during cleaning, strikes woman in next door apartment. All right. Some idiot, decides he wants to so-called clean his gun, and the damn thing goes off, and shoots the person next door. And they lose their life just because of that, his incompetency. Okay. Now, what I want to do is go through this particular article, and then we'll check out the video. This happened in Duluth, Georgia. A Gwinnett County man is behind bars after police said his gun went off, striking and killing his next door neighbor. It happened at a Duluth apartment complex, and the victim's son was the one who made the gruesome discovery. Wow. Goes on to say here, we are shaken by this right now, George Foley said. And I guess this is the idiot right here. And this is the victim, See, when you're killing in a gun, number one, it's not supposed to be loaded. You see, you should never basically, keep around, chambered, because not if, at home, for home safety or whatever, because hell, this gun could have went off and killed him or whatever. You understand? It just so happened it killed this and took this woman's life. Okay. To continue, an unimaginable tragedy for Foley as he tries to process his sister's untimely death. What's getting us through is prayer, Foley said. Gwinnett County Police said 36-year-old Kalitha Foley was killed after her neighbor Maxwell Williamson, 22, accidentally fired his gun. All right. And it says here, oh, well, that's a different one. This is something even just as well. But anyway, this guy right here, to me, is just like a person that will get drunk. Okay. And he could have been drunk when this happened. Who knows? But a person that will get drunk and decide to get in a car and go driving somewhere where he made the conscious decision to get drunk and get in the car in the first place and hurt somebody or take somebody else's life on the road. You see what I'm saying? Drinking and driving. As far as I'm concerned, he should get the same punishment, this guy right here, that a person that will consciously make a decision like that. You cleaning your gun, and like I said, he could have been drunk. Who knows? And a person dies as a result of doing so. You cleaning your gun, not cool. You see what I'm saying? They should throw the book at this dumbass right here. But I digress. To continue, police reports Williams was cleaning the weapon inside his Duluth apartment on Friday, September 25th, before midnight. Police said the bullet went through the wall and hit the mother in the head. Foley's 17-year-old son later found his mother unresponsive in bed and called for help. He's doing the best he can. 1 minute he's okay. The next minute he's not, Foley said. Yeah, that's understandable, because it's like that when a person just passes away that you love anyway. Natural causes, if you, to say that. It's the same thing. And this got to be even worse for him because basically, she was killed, But to continue, it's a difficult journey of healing for this family. The mother and son moved to Metro Atlanta 2 years ago from Houston, Texas, and was known as the life of the party. She was full of life and fun. She was always smiling. One thing about Carlitha, she was a go-getter, Foley said. Okay? Wow. What a waste, of life. It's just, it's terrible. And I guess this is her right here with a couple of her friends right here, Carlitha Foley with her friends. Okay? It's terrible. To continue here, in conclusion, as this family works to finalize funeral plans, this brother is having to deal with grief and pain as he continues to process what happened. If you have a gun and you stay in an apartment, you have to be careful with what you are doing because some lives can be turned upside down. Our lives have been turned upside down, Foley said. Maxwell Williamson is behind bars without bond, charged with involuntary manslaughter and reckless conduct. Okay, so that's what he gets. He's gonna have to live with this the rest of his life of his stupidity and incompetence. I would hate to think that this is something that he, and with this racist ass climate, in this country, you know what I mean? I would hate to think that he initially did this and then turned around and lied and said, well, it was an accident, I was cleaning my gun. That did go through my mind. But regardless of what it is, they should throw the book at his dumb ass for his incompetency because it cost somebody their life. Okay? So let's check this video out.
New tonight, a Gwinnett County man is behind bars after police say his gun went off, striking and killing his next door neighbor. Good evening, I'm Courtney Bryant.
And I'm Russ Spencer. Thanks for joining us tonight. It happened at an apartment complex in Duluth, and the victim's family says her son made the gruesome discovery. Fox 5's Eric Perry has the heartbreaking story.
Police say the man charged was cleaning his gun when it went off, going through the wall, hitting the woman in the next apartment in the head.
We're shaken by this right now.
An unimaginable tragedy for George Foley as he tries to process his sister's untimely death.
What's getting us through is prayer.
Gwinnett County Police say 36-year-old Carlitha Foley was killed after her neighbor, 22-year-old Maxwell Williamson, accidentally fired his gun while cleaning it inside this Duluth apartment Friday, September 25th. Police say the bullet went through the wall, hitting the mother in the head while she was asleep. Her 17-year-old son later found his mother unresponsive and called for help.
He's doing the best he can. That's how he's doing. 1 minute he's okay, the next minute he's not.
It's a difficult journey of healing for this family. The mother and son moved to Metro Atlanta about 2 years ago from Houston, Texas, and was known as the life of the party.
Full of life, fun, always smiling. One thing about Carlitha, she was a go-getter.
As this family works to finalize funeral plans, this brother is having to deal with grief and pain as he continues to process what happened.
You have a gun and you stay in an apartment or wherever you're at, you need to be careful about what you're doing because some lives could be turned upside down, and our lives have been turned upside down.
And Williamson is behind bars without bond, charged with involuntary manslaughter and reckless conduct. Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
What a very, very terrible situation. One thing I can't stand is that someone else having to pay the price for somebody else's incompetency. However way, it works out. It's bad all the way around. And like the man said, if you got a gun, and if you call yourself cleaning, be fucking careful. Make sure, there's no bullets, no live rounds in the chamber and all of that kind of stuff, man. That way you can, cut situations like this down, of chances of something like this taking place. Just be careful. It's really that simple. They always want to give gun permits to people who don't have felonies, but just because they don't have felonies don't mean that they're meant to meet the requirements of handling a gun. That's basically what it boils down to. Okay. That's all I got on this one, people. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.